Hi, my name is Cristiane Amorin. This is my week 6 WELL 440 um, action research project called Action Change Delivering Hope. The first slide is about the introduction, the reason why I chose the project I'm about to present to you. My home country is Brazil, and these are a few pictures relating the situation of families in need leave and the corrupt government where the president does not believe the virus is a serious situation. Therefore, he does not encourage people to follow the procedures and follow what their state leaders present to them. And unfortunately, their poor decisions generate a consequence that affect most, especially families who lives in underprivileged areas. The purpose of my project is to help families in need in these communities. The idea is to collect funds to purchase food kits, and as you can see on the picture, it has different a variety of non-perishable food, and the reason why we add the eggs and also milk is because my sister bought at the day they were going to deliver to make sure they would not go bad, so families would have fresh items in their baskets. And here you can see the items that are included in that basket, including a few hygiene items such as body soap and toothpaste as well. So my goals were simple. I wanted to collect funds to purchase the minimum of 15 food baskets in the beginning, and gladly that I revised my goal to reflect 45 kits, and I'm proud to say that as of today, we have enough to create 60 food kits to families. So it's it's an amazing feeling to know that the goal was initially for a much lower amount than we have now. Um, I had to the fact that I'm working with a project happening overseas. I have my sister's help, her friend who is used to working with humanitarian projects, and also my technical advisor and mentor, who also has a nonprofit website and has experience of working with situations like this. And the goal is to grow as a leader and keep on empowering people to make a difference. The steps taken to implement the project. My main step was creating a flyer that was in English and then translated to Portuguese, so I could reach out to donors from our home country and also friends. Here you can see the picture of the flyer in English and then Portuguese. And then I emailed friends and co-workers. I worked with my Tam, my sister, and her friend, and they helped me identify the demographics of areas who were in need the most, and also the types of items to purchase. They also helped me with suppliers and the delivery method, the date and the time. These are the flyers. Um, this project was able to create a relationship and grow the network with my team, my sister's friends, suppliers, and also the help from Professor Alexander Papochis and the classmates who provided me with constructive feedback and great ideas that I used to complete my flyer and as well as my goals. This is the outcome of the project, the beginning, and then the basket and the delivery date. This is my sister. This is her friend, Carlos, who is experienced in this area of humanitarian work. And these are a few of the pictures of families who received the basket. As you can see, most of them have kids showing here in the picture, but there was a high demand for the kids, which they chose families with children first, and then the families with people like elderly and who needed the baskets the most. The lessons I learned with this project is to be grateful for what we have, share. Even the little we have can make a big difference for somebody else. Definitely learned a lot of leadership skills. Had to use a lot of communication, listen to their needs, delegate the steps to make sure you would be successful at the end. Teamwork is definitely needed when working on an action project like this. Gratitude for people's work because they're volunteering their time, being humble and having confidence on the final um, the results of the project. The next steps is to transfer the second round of the donations we received this week, which is about $525. Um, I'll have to coordinate the second round, the second delivery for those baskets, and then we have to decide how, if it will be the same neighborhood or if it will be the different neighborhood. Great idea that one of our classmates suggested is to fabricate washable face masks. As many as the picture showed, many people did not wear a face mask. And we know that for them to purchase disposable face masks is a huge cost, which they cannot afford. So washable face masks would be a great way of being complying with what the state asks and ensuring safety, for family members and the community. I'll virtually meet with my sister and have a meetings with the TAM and other nonprofit companies about making alliances and creating educational programs to provide more information to these families. And a great takeaway for me was that working on an or change project is the best way to identify the weaknesses and strengths as a leader. And knowing this allows to engage, interact with different environments, and increase the effectiveness as being a leader. And here's a little quote about strength. Sometimes the biggest strength can be found in how you understand and confront your greatest weakness, which is a huge reality in our lives when we think about not knowing what our weaknesses are or what we can do to make a change and start a change. These are the references I used for this presentation. And here's the last quote that I added here. We don't have to engage in grand heroic actions to participate in process of change. Small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, can transform the world. And I'll leave you with that quote. And thank you for your time and for watching my presentation.